Welcome to the OTOP series, and it stands for One Target, One Purpose. On every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time or Hong Kong time, we're going to share with you one very potential counter that could come from all over the world, any exchanges around the world. Alright, it could be a stock market, it could be FX, or it could be ETF, it could be a futures product, it could be anything. So stay tuned with us. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Lock on to us, subscribe, and I shall be back. Hi. This is the OTOP 660 for the week 27 September year 2021, and very soon next week we are coming to the last quarter of year 2021. As usual, this week we're going to promise you a very special counter, which I think all of you may find different, and definitely this is the first time we are talking about this counter. Stay tuned with us for the next 10 minutes and be patient. Well, before we start off, we want to talk about something very interesting that happened last week, and also what to look forward on this week. Alright, to give a very quick update. Well, on Friday, if we look at the data here, alright, on Friday, and that is on the 24th September, we had the US Dow Jones close at a price of 34,798, S&P at 4455, and Nasdaq 15,047. And last week, yeah, we have seen the Evergrande crisis. That is one of the largest private developer in China listed in Hong Kong, and there is a potential default of $83 million in interest payment, which the company has underwritten a total bonds, corporate bonds of about $300 billion, and the financial crisis of this company last week has actually put a panic button into the market and caused the regional stock market and financial asset to fall on last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But towards the weekend, everything recovered. So this week, we want to preempt and give a gentle reminder to all the investors here to continue watch the Evergrande crisis. If this company is able to jump across the hurdle, because the deadline of paying the repayment of $83 million interest dated 23rd last Thursday has not been met, and nothing has been mentioned. So keep watching this. So in case if anything were to trigger a fall this week, all right, by this Evergrande crisis, we foresee, number one, don't touch the bank shares. Number two, commodities based on energy and metals, all right, may take a sideways. And of course, anything that has got to do with property development or real estate listed company might be suffering a indirect impact. All right, so stay tuned for this. And of course, another thing this week we're going to talk about is we are coming to the end of September. While we move into 1st October, we are still anticipating the US government, the Congress, to announce the $3.5 trillion that has been in debate since 1.5 months ago. And if no stimulus is to be rolled out by the US government after 1st October, we shall see a very highly possibility of US fiscal cliff coming again, and the US government has got no money to pay for civil servants. Alright, so that will actually cause a big hoo-ha. But in case, of course, if we see this week or coming week on a financial stimulus again by US, then again I think this will actually leave all the market by a weakening US dollars, and perhaps even Evergrande crisis can be covered and can be sheltered by this huge US financial stimulus, and everything will be on a bull market. Alright, so stay tuned for this coming potential news for this week and next week. But however, we still see a lot of uncertainty, and of course, all the global investors sitting on the fence while waiting for news to be released. So what exactly happened this week is, well, we want to stay tuned to what we believe in. Alright, last week, let me show you very quickly. Last week we were talking about the Guizhou Maotai, okay, and that's the code of let me find it here. All right, 600,519, and you see that although over last 5 days, last week, after we mentioned, okay, the price has not really gone up, but you could see on this day chart that everything is prone to the bullish signal and consolidating. So hold on to this counter and it could bring you some surprise profit coming soon. Right, for this OTOP number 60 for the week 27 September, we want to introduce you another very interesting Chinese coal, and which is also one of the top 3 or maybe even top 5 national white wine on mainland China. And this stock is actually what we call the Luzhou Lao Jiao. Okay, I put it in short, the LZ Lao Jiao. And the stock code is listed in Shenzhen. Okay, 000568. Very interesting. So can you actually see a similar pattern here on the day chart of 000568 that is very similar to Guizhou Maotai, and both are actually doing in the white wine business and potentially flourishing on the sales in China. Alright, as you can see, this counter 000568 has just paid out their yearly dividend sometime on August, 2 months, one over a month ago, and the dividend is $2.05, and exactly 1 year ago in August 2020 the dividend was 1.59, so there was an increase. Well, okay, so if you look at this day chart here, there's no doubt that well, we would like to get everyone to pay attention to this counter. And of course, well, this market, if you want to take a look at it, it is the price now at about $186 in Chinese yuan. All right, and of course the cut loss price could be anywhere at 165 or 170, which is pretty close. And once the market recovers, we have a lot of potential on the top side, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is until you see it for yourself. Okay, on the month chart, I think well, it's moving on the recovery after the 2 months of sharp fall here. Okay, the sharp price fall in June and July. Okay, August was stabilizing. September there was a recovery. In October, potentially we are looking at the top side here about 230 yuan. Okay, and from the month chart, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart, and you can see here, Mamma Mia. Okay, Mamma Mia. And this 4-hour chart shows us that actually the crossing and the momentum turning was just happening, all right, on Friday. So pay attention to this counter Luzhou Lao Jiao, which is listed in Shenzhen, 000568. And very quickly, let me show you what is about this counter. Alright, as you can see here, the market cap is 273 billion US dollars. No, 273 billion in Chinese yuan. Alright, divided by 7, and that should be about maybe 40 billion US dollars in market cap. Okay, as you look down here. Okay, and how potential are we looking at this stock here? All right, price target decrease, all right, from the earlier $200 back down to 186, as I mentioned earlier. So there is a lot of potential. Second quarter earnings, which was released sometime just a couple of weeks back on the end August, all right, showed that there is a drop in earnings per shares, all right, in the second quarter. Oh no, I'm sorry. In fact, the second earning was better at $1.41 compared to $1.03 a year ago. So this is an increase in the earning per shares and the profit. All right. As we move down here, very interesting. Well, P/E ratio is 13.4, and I think a lot more to go. Financial health. As you can look here, well, this is very healthy, and the company till date has got a debt of only 16.7% if you measure the debt to equity ratio. But if you measure debt to asset, it is about half of that, about 8% debt. So, well, nothing on a red alert. Okay, and the dividend is 1.1%, which is pretty fair. Not at the top of the world, but at least they're paying. So on the overall check on this 泸州老窖, which is 000568, we foresee that things will go well and there's nothing wrong at the moment with the company and the debt ratio is pretty low. So this week OTOP 60 for the week 27 September year 2021. This is the counter that we're looking at, and we hope all of you can take a close look and pay some attention to this. Okay, stay tuned with us on every Monday morning 9 a.m. on the OTOP series, and this is the DW World Equity Time. Welcome you to come back and watch this series with us. Thank you.